Praise be to the Holy Mother and to Jesus Christ. My name is Tina. I am from a place called Mavatapura. I came to know about Kreupasanam, but I am not someone who usually travels this way. Even though my mother's home is in Ernakulam, I had never come this side before. When I was in America, a sister there told me, Tina, when you go to your native place, make sure to go to Kreupasanam. You must go to Mother, especially with your child. At that time, I didn't take it too seriously because, even though I go to church and my elder sister is a nun, I was not a person of very strong faith. After I came back to my native place and some time had passed, I started getting severe headaches. I didn't particularly consult any doctors. I was just buying some painkillers from the medical shop and taking them. Then, it reached a point where I couldn't drive because my left side became completely blind. To find out what it was, I consulted an ophthalmologist. After the doctor did all the tests on my eyes, the doctor said, Tina, this is not an issue with your eyes. Something has affected your nerves, and that's why you're facing this problem. So, the doctor advised me to consult a neurologist. Then the doctor himself referred me to a specialist. When I consulted that doctor, he said, only after taking an MRI can we know exactly what it is. After taking the MRI, the doctor said, Tina, this is a brain tumor. It's at a stage where survival, or even if surgery is done, recovery is not possible. Because, in what is called meningioma, there are 3 stages. If it's stage 1 or 2, we can do an open surgery or a keyhole surgery and recover. But mine was the 3rd stage, stage 3. The doctor said even if it recovers, one side of my body will be completely paralyzed, or my eyesight will be totally lost, or my memory will be completely gone. There was no other option. If surgery wasn't done, within 2 to 3 months, I would be dead. That's what the doctor said. Then he said, it was my choice whether to go ahead with the surgery or not. I thought, anyway, all of us have to die one day. So instead of going through all the pain from surgery, I thought I would just go home to be with my child. I didn't want to be a burden to my family, so I decided not to do the surgery. My dad's sister, Rincy Auntie, is someone who comes here every month, takes the covenant, and prays. Auntie told me, Tina, if you have faith, I will take you to Kreupasanam. If you pray and truly believe, you will be saved from this. That's how, for the first time, I came here last year, on August 26th. I came in the morning, took the covenant. My baby was very small then, just 1.5 years old. I brought him along and took the covenant. Honestly, until I took the covenant, I didn't have faith. That's the truth. But after taking the covenant and listening to Father's talks, I gained faith. I felt that even if I had the operation, I would recover. With that faith, I went back. When I met the doctor and told him to fix the date for surgery, the doctor said, Tina, this isn't something we can wait on. It's better if you get admitted today itself. So, I got admitted that very day. The next day was a Monday when I was admitted to the hospital. My surgery was scheduled for Wednesday, January 26th. Before the surgery, the doctor told me, Tina, there won't be a complete recovery. Only after opening up can we see the exact position of it. If any vein or anything is damaged during the process, We can't say now what will happen to you. We can only tell after the surgery. Then the doctor told me, if there's anyone you want to meet, you can meet them now. The previous day, Father came and gave me the anointing of the sick. I think I must have been the youngest person to receive the last rites at such a young age. I don't know. Anyway, I faced that surgery seeing death right in front of me. That morning, at 7 o'clock, I was taken into the operation theatre. I had the Covenant medal from here in my hand. The doctor, whose name was Dr. Tom Jose, was there. I told the doctor, "Doctor, I have only one request. Please allow me to keep this Covenant medal in the operation theatre and also near me on the ventilator." After the surgery, the doctor said, "Okay, Tina, no issue. You can give it to the sister there and she'll place it in the right spot." Since it had a metal part, they removed that portion and told me to hand it over to the sister. So before entering the operation theatre, I gave the medal to the sister there, and then I went in. The surgery that was supposed to take 5 hours actually took 9 hours to complete. We also needed 6 bottles of blood for the operation. At the last minute, there was a shortage of blood, but as I said, by Mother's great blessing, we unexpectedly got the required blood at the exact right time, from people we didn't even know, through some group connections. So, the surgery was completed. I was on the ventilator for 2 days. And by the time I was shifted to the ICU, I regained consciousness. Even then, I didn't feel any particular excitement. The doctor asked me, "Tina, can you hear me?" I said, "Yes, I can hear." "Can you see?" "Yes, I can see." I moved my hands and legs a little. Everything was fine. I couldn't move my head because of the surgery. Also, all my hair had been completely shaved off for the open surgery. The hair I have now is my second growth. But I could see, hear, and move after the surgery. I had no issues at all. This was purely by the blessing of Mother, because from such a condition, no human expected me to recover. I had shown myself to 3 hospitals for second opinions, including one in the US. All of them said, "Tina, the stage has already advanced. Surgery is the only option now, but 100% recovery will not be possible from that condition." If today I am able to drive and come here and stand before you to share my testimony, it is only by the blessing of the Holy Mother. I am standing here purely because of her grace. I was an air hostess, part of the crew with Indian Airlines. Now, I can't return to that same field because it was a major surgery. But I am currently working at Info Park in the IT profession. For this great blessing, I thank the Holy Mother 100,000 times. After I took the covenant and returned home, as the sister here instructed, I applied the covenant oil on my forehead every single day without fail, except for the days I was on the ventilator. Even when I was in the ICU, I never missed it. Then, because of my health issues, I couldn't eat solid food. I could only take light, liquid foods. So when I ate things like porridge or soft rice gruel, I always added the blessed salt from here. As a result of all that, I recovered so quickly. Earlier, I was not a person who was very active in church or involved much in charity work. But after this surgery, I started going to church regularly whenever I could, praying, and doing whatever acts of charity I was able to do for others. All this, I firmly believe, is only through the blessing of the Holy Mother.